Hi, I'm Su Campbell from the Scottish Government Biodiversity team and the Edinburgh Process Secretariat. The Edinburgh Process for Subnational and Local Authorities for the Post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework is a global partnership between Scottish Government and leading subnational networks, organisations and governments, and also the Secretariat of the Convention on Biological Diversity. We really are delighted to be working with all of our partners in delivering and hosting this Edinburgh process. As you're aware, the CBD's open-ended working group is coming towards the end of their consultation phase for the post-2020 framework, and it's therefore important that the voice of the constituency for subnational and local authorities, including cities, is expressed in that consultation. And that's why we're undertaking this Edinburgh process. Between the 5th and the 8th of May, we held our first online sessions of the Edinburgh process. These were held regionally and they introduced our two consultations. The first on the current zero draft of the post-2020 framework document, and the second is on a renewed plan of action for subnational and local authorities. We introduced those consultations within the wider context of the CBD roadmap towards COP15, and we thank the open-ended working group co-chairs Basile van Have and Francis Ogwall for participating so fully in these sessions and for setting the context of the Edinburgh process. Since then, we've held 4 thematic webinars, and we've delved more fully into really important topics for the subnational constituency. These webinars have focused on monitoring and reporting tools, the linkages between climate change and biodiversity, nature-based solutions, which we held on the International Day of Biological Diversity, and just yesterday, a webinar on resource mobilisation. With input from across the globe, and from both state and subnational actors, we've really had the opportunity to discuss the experiences and roles of subnational authorities in delivering for nature. It's been a real pleasure to hear from presenters from across the globe and to have your enthusiastic participation in the subsequent discussions. This is World Environment Day, and so we really want to encourage you to respond to our consultations on the Zero Draft Framework and on the proposals for a renewed subnational plan of action so that we can feed back the views of the subnational constituency. We want to inform the CBD through the Edinburgh process of your opinions on whether the framework for the next 10 years is truly ambitious enough, and on what you think the role of subnational actors should be in delivering this framework. We recognise that at the moment, many of you are working extremely hard to manage the impacts of the global pandemic that we're all facing, and that processes are taking longer than usual to react. And that's why we've extended our consultation deadline until Friday, the 12th of June. Our wish is that if you've not been able to respond to already to our consultations, this extension will give you the opportunity to input. Timing is of the essence, and we don't want you to miss the opportunity to feed into this critical subnational response to the framework. So what can you do now? Well, firstly, if you've missed the regional introductory sessions for the Edinburgh process, or indeed any of the webinars, you can find them on our Subnational Workshop YouTube channel. I really encourage you to watch the webinars that you might have missed, as these might help inform your response to our consultations. Next, please visit the online consultations for both the Zero Draft Framework and the renewed Subnational Plan of Action. Links to these consultations can be found in the Attendify app. If you find the Consultations tab on the app, you then click on the links and they take you directly to each consultation, which you then complete and return. If you'd like to send us an offline response, then please do email us at consult, health-subnationalworkshop@gov.scot. This is also the email address if you have any problems with the YouTube links, with the Attendify app, or in accessing the online consultation forms. After the 12th of June, we'll be collating all the responses received into reports for the CBD. Taking into account your comments, we'll also update the Plan of Action and our Edinburgh Declaration for Subnational and Local Authorities. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19 situation, we've not been able to discuss this to date, but we hope to consult on this and the Plan of Action documents with you all at a subsequent online session on the 2nd of July. We're going to send out more details of these sessions in due course, but in the meantime, do add your voice to the subnational consultations and seize this vital moment to give your input into the Post-2020 Framework for Nature for the next 10 years. Until we meet again on the 2nd of July, I wish you to stay healthy and well. Thank you.